Hi everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm so excited that I'm finally able to share this news and post this video. In my last vlog, if you watched it, I mentioned at the end that I had some exciting news coming soon, and if you guessed it, this is it. It's about Braxton's bus. So if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe because I have a lot of exciting videos coming up soon for 2020. So as some of you know, our son Braxton passed away in September of 2018. It hit us by surprise. It was something that we never expected would happen, and we didn't really know what to do. And Jonathan actually had a friend who lived near us who went through the same thing, and something that they suggested to us was to raise money for organizations or do things for charity or volunteer, do things like that in honor of our baby. So that is sort of how we came up with the idea to start a GoFundMe account, and we started raising money for an orphanage in Benin that one of our friends works with. So we decided to pick an organization each year and donate to them and raise money for them in honor of Braxton. So for Braxton's first birthday, we're so excited that we were able to raise enough money to donate a car to the orphanage in Benin for the organization called Build a Better Benin. So the following clips I'm going to insert from our friend Sarah, who works with the orphanage. And to be honest, when she came, Breeza was about 4 weeks old, and I was super sleep deprived and kind of like delirious. So if I look a little bit off in those clips, that's why. And then at the end of that, after we kind of, those clips are going to be of her talking about the organization and what she does and what the money is used for. I'm going to insert clips of the children there and the first time that they get to see Braxton's bus and their reaction. It's so special. It makes me cry every time. I'm so excited to finally share this with you all, and I hope you enjoy this video.
Bill, I'm Sarah. I'm the founder and the director of the organization, and I've had the honor and privilege of knowing Felly and Jonathan for quite a few years. And the organization that I started, I founded it in February 2012, so it's just about 7.5 years old. And we basically work in the country of Benin, West Africa, which is this tiny country on the western border of Nigeria. And our main focus is women and children's healthcare and education in the country. So one of our biggest projects is that we rescue abandoned children who are either at risk or have been in either child trafficking, child marriages, sex trafficking situations, and we rescue them, then we bring them into our home. And I have a background in healthcare, so we make sure they get their healthcare, their education, a pathway for a career, and a pathway to young adulthood. And so we've been doing this for, like I said, 7 years, and Felly and Jonathan have been so kind and have supported us in many different areas, whether it's volunteering or just giving us encouragement and like lots of hugs, which we operate on lots of hugs. But we tackle very serious issues in Benin, West Africa with children. As you all know, there are areas of the world that are being developed, but we tackle it with flair, and we have a lot of fun doing it. So our kids are empowered, especially our girls. They're empowered, they're not victims, and they're rehabilitated, and they are turned into the communities as like strong young adults.
So a question that we have is, what made you choose Benin?
It's one of those cheesy things where Benin chose me. I didn't really choose it because the first time I went to this little obscure country called Benin, I did not even know where in Africa that it was. And I was volunteering with a completely different organization. And they literally were like, hey, I was a nurse at the time. They're like, we're going to send you to do a healthcare team in this place called Benin. And I was like, great. So I got my flight and my plane ticket. And then afterwards, I literally looked at a map.
Oh my gosh.
I just knew I wanted to go. I knew I wanted to go to Africa. It was my dream. I'd never been on the continent at the time. And I had this opportunity to go and volunteer my nursing practice and skills. So I literally bought my ticket, filled out the application. They took me, and then I was like, oh, I should probably look at a map to see where I'm going. But so it kind of chose me. And then my first time I arrived there, I instantly felt electricity. Yeah, it was just my second home.
So I want to say thank you to everyone who donated, all of our donors. We were able to raise $7,000, which is so big. We're so excited. And then I want to let Sarah kind of talk about where that money's going to go.
I'm amazed and in awe. I was telling Feli and Jonathan, I'm just amazed and in awe that such a tiny soul with a tiny little life can have so much impact beyond the span of the time that he was here on this earth. And that is amazing to me. Braxton's had and is going to have more of an impact than a lot of adults that I know, on this planet. And I think that's beautiful. And I have to thank you and your donors for thinking of us and thinking for my kids. So we're going to use this incredible donation to buy a small school bus, because our children, it's very dangerous for our kids to be walking through the villages. We've had a couple of accidents with our kids. It's a very busy road, especially the little ones have to walk about a mile and a half, which is normal in the villages, but it's a dangerous road, and we really need a school bus to start transporting our kids to and from their school. And I think it's beautiful that there's going to be a bus in a remote village called Winyasa Zuzasa in the middle of Benin that has Braxton's bus.
Braxton's bus. I'm so excited.
Little handprints transporting children for years to come. Not just now, but for years to come. As long as that bus will last us, we will use it to its last tire.
So Sarah is going to vlog the whole process of going in to get Braxton's bus and all of that good stuff. So I'm excited to share all of that with you guys.
And the first ride. So I'm really looking forward. Yes. So after we, purchase it, and we have to register it and all that fun stuff, and then we can put the decals or magnets, whichever we choose. Hi guys, what do you think of the new car? Good morning. This is a momentous morning. It's 6:30 in the morning. It's very momentous because this will be our maiden voyage with Braxton's bus. So we're getting ready to take the kids to school for the first time. This is the bus stop. This is the bus stop essentially, in front of the Maison de la Destinée, where we'll get this day started. You take the video.
This one.
Everybody's a bit confused. Okay, make sure you take a good video.
Okay.
Okay, video.
Right.
Okay. Everybody's a bit confused as to how these work. Legal. Bravo. Okay, let's inaugurate the other side. Go ahead. Go ahead, Enoch. Wow, Gutazo. Gutazo is good job in fun. C'est bon. Bravo. Bravo tout le monde. Gutazo. There we have it. Here we have it, Braxton's bus. We love you, Braxton. And we love you, Rio's family.
Thank you, Papa Braxton and Mama Braxton.
Okay. Everybody say? Oui, say?
Au revoir.
Au revoir. Passez une bonne journée aujourd'hui à l'école. Écoutez pour vos professeurs à l'école. Okay. Here we go. All packed in. All packed in and ready to go.
You can go.
Yeah. They can go. Go! Go, go, go! Go! I think he knows that I'm taking a video, so he's going really slow. Get the kids to school! He knew I was taking a video, so he was going super, super slow. Braxton's bus came to be because of a beautiful family back in the United States who had a baby boy, and they named him Braxton, and he was stillborn, and it was quite a surprise, and it happened very suddenly to this young family, and it was devastating, and they have dedicated part of their lives to talking about stillbirth, making it less taboo, and giving other parents a safe space to talk about the pain and trauma of stillbirth. And Mommy and Daddy Braxton are still parents to Braxton, even though he's not with us today. And this family has kindly generated resources so that we could obtain a school bus to take the kids to school. And so Braxton's little life can live on here in Benin, West Africa. Stillbirth is an issue that is close to our hearts here at Build a Better Benin, since the infant mortality rate is so much higher here in Benin due to lack of resources. Medical care here is privately paid, even though it costs only about $15 to $20 to have a baby here. That's still quite expensive for many families that live in rural communities such as this one to have access to their health care, or if they do, they can't take advantage of it, and so the infant mortality rate is exponentially higher here in Benin. Stillbirth is exceptionally close to our hearts because Constantine and Mama Miracle, the couple who take care of the children on a daily basis, also experienced stillbirth at the same time as Mama and Daddy Braxton last year, and they both lost baby boys around the same time. And what's even more magical and amazing is both of these families have had rainbow babies, a baby after stillbirth, at the same time as well. So the Rios family also had a rainbow baby girl, and Constantine and Mama Miracle have had a baby girl who is now 3 months old, and Trezor is doing phenomenally, and she is thriving. And so we have 2 rainbow babies in our family, one here and one in the United States. So Braxton's bus and Braxton's life have exceptional deep meaning to us here as well in Benin, not only to raise awareness, but to keep it in our hearts and our minds that this is something that happens and that we are not afraid to talk about it, be advocates for change, especially in medical and healthcare, which is something that Build a Better Benin is a part of, delivering better healthcare to our communities here in Benin. The kids all know Braxton. I told them the story of Braxton. Constantine and his wife constantly are thinking and praying for your family and Braxton, and it's exceptionally magical what's happening here because of the life of such a precious little boy. We thank you, and my heart is so full this morning for everything that you've done and everything that all of our donors do, because none of this would be possible without you guys. Thank you so much. And now that I'm crying, these guys behind me are totally gonna make fun of me because this is not a crying culture, especially when you're happy and grateful and full of gratitude. So they're always like, oh my gosh, Mama Sarah is always crying. What's wrong with her? It's because I'm just moved, overwhelmed with emotion. So I thank all of you from Benin. Love you guys.
So that is all for today's video. I'm so excited that I was finally able to share this with you all. I want to say thank you so much to everyone who donated in honor of Braxton. None of this would have been possible without all of your help. And also a big thank you to Sarah for helping to get everything situated in Benin. It was kind of difficult to get the funds over there and to go and kind of test drive the cars out and find the perfect one that would be Braxton's bus. So a big thank you to you, Sarah. It means so much to us. If you want to see the full story about Braxton's bus, I will link it down in the description box. It is on Build a Better Benin's YouTube page, and it's pretty neat to see the whole story, how, you know, they got the car and everything, and also check out their other videos. I really enjoy watching them and seeing all of the adventures there in Benin. I hope one day we'll be able to go out there and visit the children and see Braxton's bus in person. That would be so amazing to see it. But thank you all so much for watching this video, and I will see you next time.